the peer review process really seems to be broken, because it succeeded in getting my paper that I submitted to the journal Pediatrics, killed, because one reviewer said that my statement that if you tell a small child that when they're older, the doctors will change their sex, it's not true, and it's cruel to imply that we can. One reviewer responded saying, well, we do make a lot of changes. Don't we kind of change their sex? And then another reviewer said that this statement would be upsetting to pediatric readers of the journal Pediatrics.
I remember when you said that.
And
That's so
it's just
pediatric readers.
Just so crazy. Yes, and it's like, look, I was a bright kid, I was a gifted child, and I read above my grade level, but I was not reading medical journals, not even in high school.
Let's pretend that a lot of pediatric readers did read medical journals.
Yeah.
Isn't it actually important that they know the truth?
Yeah,
I mean, this
that
whole thing is so upsetting because we turn to doctors to tell us, what are the actual risks of this or that intervention? What would happen if I took this drug? What would happen if I had this surgery? What's the best case scenario and worst case scenario? The best case scenario is we'll change a lot of your features, but you're not going to become a boy. You'll never, ever, ever, ever become a literal boy.
And that's where it gets so upsetting to me as a pediatrician, because we're doing social transitions on children who are less than 8, and if they're less than 8, they really think that they're gonna be completely changed in a magical way.
Yeah.
And so you have little boys who wanted to wear skirts and paint their fingernails, and they've been transitioned, and they ask questions like, when I'm a mommy, and nobody corrects them.
Yeah.
Everybody just shuts up at that point.
You're referring to something called sex constancy, which is a cognitive ability that comes online around between age 6 and 8. And before that, kids literally think that if a boy puts on a dress and a wig, he's become a girl. They think that, literally.
Yeah.
And
for real.
Especially with the kind of bizarre blurring of categorical definitions when we say things like sex is a spectrum, you could even confuse a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old or maybe a 35-year-old. You know what I mean?
Or an adult.
All of
There's
this
plenty
is
of adults
really
who seem
not helpful, because it's genuinely confusing facts of life. No matter how much intervention somebody has.
No, you're always still. I mean, I can't remember who had this metaphor, but they likened it to a river, and you get onto a boat to cross the river, and nobody tells you that you're never getting to the other side. You're just going to spend the rest of your life in that boat.
Oh my God, that's such a good analogy.
Yeah,
it's tough,
harsh. Yeah.
Whoa.